Bill Belichick. Talking about my nigga Bill need to update his resume. If we get rid of motherfucking my fault. If we get rid of Mac Jones, we'll be fine. But I'm really hoping, bro. We really try to get Lamar Jackson. Bro, I would love to get Lamar Jackson on the Patriots. Bro, if Lamar fell in love. Bro, I'm so disappointed in that year, bro. When we was about to draft Lamar, I mean, we wasn't about to draft Lamar, but he was still on a board. He got drafted 32. We had to pick 31. Like, oh my goodness, I was hoping we would have got that man, bro. Like, bro, you don't know how. Yo, I was hoping we would have got him, bro. And that's the crazy part about it. Not Lamar, Brady left right after that year. Like, if we would have had Lamar, sat Lamar for a year, I understand he ain't even sat for a year because he had them legs. But just sat him for a year behind the goat, let the goat leave. Then we would have had the baby goat right there. We would have had the prime, a baby goat, fresh out the womb, slap on the face, baby goat. Like, imagine if Lamar would have. Did we draft? Did we? No, we ain't draft Nelson Aguilar that year. We drafted some bum wide receiver, bro. And yo, he wasn't even on the team for that long, bro. I was so disappointed that we did that. Alright, how you zoom in? So, do I gotta go outside or something? Oh no, I'm in my room. What I gotta do? I gotta do that. Trip. It's like, come on, bro. We could have had the baby go. It was destined for us to have Lamar that year. Cause the only thing we really had to do was just rebuild. We was going in the rebuilding process anyway. Cause that's the year that we lost to the Chiefs in the conference championships. Am I correct? It is for you. Probably decide to fate. Okay, so. Okay, so if I help folks, we'll be good. Besides, like how last game, I killed him, bro. But okay. So that means I can't
stay here until my research is true about my thirst for blood. Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Nurse, this room is off limits, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Make sure the rest of the staff are so informed.
Of course, Doctor. And what about the antiseptics? Or do I inform the staff that you're too busy?
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
So they wanted to use this room. They was trying to use my room. My fault, peoples. But I'm supposed to be trying to like hide my identity though. So people won't know I'm a vampire, correct? So that kind of sort of was good though. That I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't know. You're asking the wrong person, fool. What's this?
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
That is a good question. What if vampires do is what about vampires do is this? You ever think Kitty will ever be the same? Honestly. That's pretty, I don't even know. Cause Katie getting too injury prone now. Before Katie was like a freak of nature. He'd never get injured. I mean, not never, but barely get injured. Now that boy be getting injured like heck. My boy got injured in the warm-ups. The freak is that noise?
It's locked, all right. Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Get up out of here. What you doing? We should go up another floor and see what's really cracking around.
It's locked.
Oh my goodness. I don't got no master freaking key. No nothing. Man, we going upstairs. We gotta explore this whole dang thing. What's the point of coming upstairs if you can't use those stairs? A little bit of time wasting right there. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Where did you go? What the f... I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie, where you at, cuz? I'm scared. I am not gonna lie.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Where's the other one? Isn't it just two down here? I'm getting scared, man. Oh, there you go. Don't do that to me, bro. Bro, I wanna know where that other one just went. When as soon as I came down, that shit just vanished in the thin air. Locked. I'm about to say. I'm scared, little kid. I ain't even gonna count.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
I know it's locked. I'm sorry. Just acquire a new type of one-hand weapon.
It's all right.
Okay, can you get that out of my way now? So I gotta find whoever I'm looking for. Alright. I just got something. We want this. We can't equip that. Officer Pembroke Hospital, medical examiner, report of an investigation. Samuel Connor, Caucasian. Unmailed, 36, home address unknown, fisherman, type of death natural, probable cause of death, fast, progressing, by virus, Spanish infection, doctor.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report.
So we gotta examine.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman.
We did just read that in the report.
A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Somebody out there. Let's Go get his ass. Oh! Should we go back upstairs? Oh shit, what's this? Oh, that's Big Dog. Come here. Come here. Come here. Boss fight. Come here. Oh. Don't do that. Oh. It's good, John Doe. Oh, bro, that's lit. How you do that? Where you at, big dog? Come here. Let's try. I like your move, though.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Do we see? See, that's the only problem. I think sometimes we just gotta drink blood, bro. I don't think you can just sit right here and save everybody. Even though I'm a doctor, that's what I want to do. Cause that move right there, that move was lit. Even though, you know, his little counterpart was missing me, but I wouldn't mind having two little thingy yangies. Oh shit, bro, you scared me, bro. I ain't see you right there. No bullshit. So that probably was that person that we seen. Stop doing that. 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 You're not ready for me. I'm Master Sensei. I don't know though, bro. That would, man. That would be creepy and scary at the same time. If vampires was alive, but the only time they came, like, only time they worked was overnight shifts. That'd be scary, bro. Imagine being friends with a vampire, bro, and the only thing they do, like, but every time you hang around, bro, the only thing the person is think about just want to just get your blood. Thinking you friends whole time, like, yeah, I just want to get your blood. Without you even knowing. That's crazy. Just imagine that. I'm gonna smoke. Photos, small couple, a few words written. New investigation. Okay, so it was cool. So it was cool that we came back here. Tell you, bro, these games right here just make you just want to just run around forever. Explore the world. Explore what they're offering to me. Alright, 1 second. So that's that little gate thingy. Oh, bro, I ain't see you right now. Do you got anything else on you? Nope. Bro, that dash is just quick, bro. Just like, oh shit, where did you just come from? And that was it. Didn't we explore? Oh snap, those them folks, you know?
I cannot enter.
Why can't we? Oh, those them folks, you know?
It's locked, all right.
So what y'all just gonna stand there? How you block? Oh, he level 10.
Oh Christ! Doesn't like fire, does it?
Get the mechanics down. That's lit, you feel me? Ducking. Bro, they're not ready for me, bro. Let me learn some combezies on this game. Telling you. That life is gonna be messed up if I learn some combezies. What's good?
Steady, boys!
Oh, you got that. You got that. You was burning me to the crust, folks. Oh, that level 10. Bro, how did y'all, I think I passed y'all. Oh, I like that little move right there that you did. What's good? Oh, you got me. Oh, you a pussy. Put the fire down. Let me get him. Let me get him. What's the quarantine? Keep out this area. Health officer. Oh man, y'all niggas everywhere. Come slide. Come slide by yourself then. What the freak did I do? Oh shit. You got my fucking shot, man. Oh my goodness. Load the shotgun, load the shotgun, load the shotgun. Load it, load it, load it, baby, load it. Oh, that's crazy. You're not ready for that. I know, bro. Let me go ahead. You see I'm having too much fun right now. If I die, I'll be pissed. Already. Some sound like a big ass monster somewhere, so I think I do want to go back and do a little mission. Sound straight pussy right there. I feel like a big son. Alright, bro, y'all niggas everywhere. I ain't fucking with y'all right now. Let me go back doing this mission. It's time to go investigate somebody. Okay, so that's even part of the sprint. Gotcha. I'd be scared if like a big outburst like that still happens. Cause honestly, bro, something like this happens, bro. You gotta think about your family, bro. I mean, this generation nowadays, I don't even think you gotta think about your family. Everybody like they don't care about their family, but deep down inside, bro, that's what you really gotta think about. You gotta think about your family, bro. Cause what if somebody you truly, truly love just turn, like watching them Walking Dead, like them zombie movies? Like, what if somebody that you really, really love turn, like, you don't have to treat it a whole
I cannot enter.
Can I talk to you?
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be?
Because honestly, but you gotta think about that.
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
I used to think about, ooh, if a zombie, you know.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process.
I used to think
We're
about
not
that.
just bodies.
Man,
You're
I don't
preaching
want
to
to
the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest,
But then
I thought she
thought
was
about
dead.
my mother.
She left the docks many months ago.
Like, you know, thought about my mother. Like,
What do you do for a living, Mr.
bad
Hampton?
happened to her.
I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the
Kill
docks.
me, bro.
And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Excuse me.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
So cut that down.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
So I can kill him? Nah, we not gonna do that, bro. We not
Goodbye
gonna
for
do
now,
that,
Mr.
bro.
Elwood.
Disgust on every street corner.
I think I can kill him, but you know, I ain't gonna do that, bro. We not, you know, we not doing that.
Will this shift
We gave
never
our
end?
life to God. What am I looking for, bro? I'm looking for some doctor. That's serious, bro. We gave our life to God. He's in his hospital? So, how can I set a little waypoint to him, bro? Is he not in this hospital or something? Or is he upstairs? Is he upstairs like something? No, he's downstairs just looking like it. No. That's locked.
It's locked, all
I
right.
knew it. Shut up, bro. So, what is his name? Doctor. Okay, tips. I'm sure so this is not him. Okay, you got it, but what you in there doing? Beating off. You said not now. It sound like you was not been doing something.
I cannot enter.
Oh, so this is his office right here. Yeah. But I can't get in there. So you have enough to craft a treatment. So this. What do I have to craft? We just about craft now. Should have begun. We got a blood sample too. What's this? Damn. Thought I read that. I don't know. No,
It's locked.
No. So how I get the young ball? Do we gotta go up another? Oh, yeah, we can't do that little digital dash type shit. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to do. But I forgot we gotta hide our little identity crisis around here. Dickhead, this is a lot, dumbass. You can't get up there. My fault. My fault. Thinking, you know, we can just. Why are you telling me to do this?
I have wasted too much energy for so little result. You are
No.
going to feel all.
We found him. Ain't that him right there? Say he's supposed to be out here in the yard somewhere. I think that's him right there, but that's him.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
That's fucked up. Okay. So what's your problem with me? Yeah.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
No reason. Acknowledgement.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
Hold on, big dog. Let's talk about this.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
So that's all?
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
Like I said, that's all I can say. I think you just used that.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Okay. What's the new hint? It said it was a hint.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard
Should we
about
go?
you,
Should
Doctor.
we go like super psychotic?
Of course you can't say the same about me.
I said psychotic.
Since I
Like
have not
super
wasted my
psycho.
time courting the
What
press.
this walkthrough? Nah, we gonna play it out.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is
We
already
gotta save
enough?
some lives.
That is one point we
Somebody,
could agree
like
on.
somebody,
And that is
we
precisely
don't,
why I want to
we
be
don't
sure
agree to
that
take
you'll be of
me.
help
We
to
don't
us
agree to save. We
instead of a
take it.
burden.
Full vampire.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Full vampire. You hear me? No, we don't need you. Don't. No, what's down there? I don't know where the motherfucker is. Could this be him?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Oh, we can't do nothing. That's crazy.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
Narrow-minded is about exploring, convinced that's true.
Enza and all
What
that's
did
going
go?
on.
Just be good.
You should put your differences aside, don't you think?
I believe Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process. He would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Should we ask him?
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
I'll give you some advice, but understand that nothing beats practical experience, which can be exhausting and solitary work.
Of course, sir. And don't worry, I will never allow myself to be a burden, neither to you nor this hospital.
Okay. What about it? So that's about it, right? Aha.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father. Ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Okay.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Okay. Well, that's all we got for you today, sir.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Disease decrease by cognitive civilians due to corrupt medicine to heal them. You speak to patients in the room behind Dorothy.
This hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances, I'm willing to.
No. We need to find the other doctor, don't we, so we can invest. Remember, civilians' blood will prove you massive boobs. Look for civilians of memory, measure whatever that level below and choose wisely. No, we don't know, but that's what I'm saying. We do gotta choose wisely, though. Whoa, 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 whoa. What you doing now? What about the other dude, bro? Who is it? Where's this other doctor?
It's safer really.
Okay, we're not looking for you. No, we're not looking for him, bro. It says I'm right on him, bro. Whoa, my controller. Yeah, it says I'm right here on him. Like, where is he? We're looking for tips. So where is this man? Alright, so let's... There you go.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
I can't be no surgeon, bro. We should start out small. Tell me about the staff.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's not exactly the best situation in London either. I can't have expected this hospital to be prepared for what was to come.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office down again.
Tell me more about cherished people then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Okay. Why shouldn't we kill you?
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed the body.
So that's it.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Investigate. Oh shit, we gonna kill you.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
So we can't ask no personal shit. So...
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Nurse Brannigan, okay. That's about it.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I thought you was Nurse Brannigan. Where's Nurse old Brannigan? That's Dorothy. I don't know. Cause I got an investigator. That's some doctor outside. I don't know, that's some other woman. We'll find him. But right now, let's go right here.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
I'm a dead man. I was murdered. Now I'm a murderer. Tell me how this is a gift.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Hey, right in the hospital. Alright, folks, this is what I'm about to wrap it up at. Thank you for everybody for coming out to the video. Can y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Stay safe and be blessed out there, man. I love each and one of all y'all out there.